Good morning, everybody.
Not time for that yet.
Facebook, go find our friends. And bring them on in here. Because it is Tuesday.
Tuesday, August
3rd.
2021.
And it's time, Josh Beene.
For your Pawleys Island
Sunrise.
What's up?
surf report.
With Lisa Clayton right there.
And Dave Clayton.
Right here.
Back here.
And Josh
Cheers.
Beene.
And
Oh
we
yeah,
got
don't forget
Peaches.
about Peaches.
We got the
Peaches.
Come on, little bud.
What's up, Peach?
So we're walking to the beach. We figured we'd start over there in the most organic area of all, right here by the town hall. So that's where you had your Sunday church, wasn't it, Josh? With your group. This is the town hall.
Oh,
you
yeah,
had.
yeah.
Good morning, good morning.
Way to get it done.
All right, Josh. So how did that go? How was Sundays? Because every Sunday they do it somewhere else. But this last Sunday, good morning, Travis. How's it going, man? Tell everybody how that went.
Yeah, so it was fun. I was up at 7 a.m., like maybe 6:30 rather than 5 a.m., 4:30 in the morning. Because we're all across South Carolina, so we have to drive longer some Sundays than others. And yeah, it was fun. People enjoyed being on the beach. I mean,
So tell people
mosquitoes
about.
were bad.
So
that was great.
tell people a little bit about what y'all do on Sundays.
So on Sundays, we always gather after the week because we go door to door. You guys didn't know. We go door to door selling educational resources, and we're typically alone for 80, 85 hours a week. So Sunday's the time when we all get together. We talk about the week, expectations of the week. We have a spiritual timeout because almost all of us have like a faith, some type of faith. And we kind of take a step back and remember why we're here, because if you forget why you're here after getting constant no's for 2 months, then your life can become miserable. So that spiritual timeout and that Sunday helps you check back in each week.
So you lean on each other during that time on Sunday, right?
A little bit, to an extent, yeah, a little bit, yes, sir.
What, sweetheart? We're heading. That's why we're walking that way, love. She's saying, go to the beach. You're going to miss the sunrise.
Get on the hop.
Okay.
We got a stride.
So what I'm getting at there is the importance of getting together and encouraging and reminding each other why you're here. That's something that we all can learn. Any great organization,
Yeah.
that's important. Like you talked about the last 2 times you've been on the Sunrise and Surf Report, you talked about your why.
Yeah.
And I think that's wonderful that you revisit that every time. Not just during the week, personally, but also communally, right? With the whole group.
Yeah.
So that's really awesome. All right, we're going to turn this phone around and watch the sunrise. Because you know what time the sun rises, Josh?
It's at 6:31.
6:30.
6:30.
You got it. So this is a little bit of the calm before the storm, Josh. We're going to have 5 days of rain. According to our friend Ed Piotrowski, In the next 5 days, we may have more rain than we've had in a very long time. So the sunrise is 6:30, which is any minute. And the sunset,
Sunset's at 8:16.
you got it.
Woo, what a wind.
It is a little windy, straight from the east though. So guess what? This is an excellent opportunity to tell you about the No-See-Em Index, brought to you by my coach and friend, Holly Cervini, called Higher. Coach Cervini. And that's someone that you want to meet before you leave, right, Josh?
Yeah.
You said,
Yeah, I do.
I've got to meet Holly.
Yeah, 615-719-1519.
What's that?
My phone number.
Her phone number?
No, my phone number. So if you don't hit me up, I'm gonna hit you up.
That's great. That's what he said. That's the one person I got to talk to before I leave, because she's been so encouraging with Josh through the sunrise and surf report. So I'm gonna turn this back around. So the No-See-Em-X. Wait, phone number, slower please.
615-719-1519.
There it is. So the No-See-Em Index is a 1. Even over by the creek, there were no No-See-Ems, because this east wind is pushing everything inland. So we're gonna go out here a little further. Holly will surprise you. She is your biggest fan at times, but also your biggest challenger. She throws challenges out there for you. She'll surprise you. She really will. You'll think, wow, I'm great. Listen to how great I am. She just thinks I'm just incredible. And then she'll throw something out there that just makes you think, wow, I've got so much to grow. See, I know you're going to enjoy time talking with Holly. So what other information? The low and the high tide times is important to everybody.
Yeah, the high tide was at 4:14. It's like 4 feet. While the low tide is at 10:25.
There you go. So if you look to the north, you can see there's a pretty good rain cloud. It's probably raining on Travis right now in Myrtle Beach. We can see by the number of people. So the waves are pretty close together. They're about 5 seconds apart, 5 to 6 seconds apart.
6 seconds, very good.
And you've got 1 to 2 foot waves today.
3 feet. This is significant. But the wind coming out of the east helps us out, I'm sure. Nice wave.
Mm-hmm. So you definitely want to take a rain jacket with you to work today if you're driving to work somewhere. That's what Josh texted me this morning. He said, are you up and you're going to need a rain jacket? He said, do you have one for me? I said, no. Last time you wore a sweater vest.
Yeah, I was like, we'll figure it out.
Oh, so we're going to walk this way. So Josh picked the good news today all by himself. I texted him and said, you do the good news 100%. So this is all Josh Beene. So it's an excellent opportunity right now for you to share the good news with us.
Yeah.
So do your thing, my man.
All right. So today we're gonna talk about some people would say, oh yeah, it's faith. And I'd say, sure. But I see it sometimes more as expectation, because I feel like the word faith can get overused so much where it's just like a word like bruh or dude or oh or like my N-word. So like when it comes to expectation, so like I don't know if you guys remember in the Bible the lady that touched Jesus' cloak. So the passage starts in like Luke 8:40. Okay? Hey, can they hear me?
Oh yeah.
They can? Okay.
You sound great, man.
I want to make sure, because I feel like I'm talking loud, but I never know how like loud like they can hear.
You sound great.
You're great.
Okay. So it talks about, so Jesus was returned home. He was welcomed by a bunch of people. And there was a guy in the synagogue that begged him to come to his daughter's house because she was dying, okay? So as he was walking there with the disciples in 8:43, now a woman having a flow of blood for 12 years had spent all her livelihood on physicians and could not be healed by any, came from behind and touched the border of his garment. And immediately her flow of blood stopped. And Jesus said, "Who touched me?" When all denied it, Peter and those with him said, "Master, the multitudes throng and press, and you say, 'Who touched me?'" But Jesus said, "Someone touched me, for I perceived power going out of me." Now the women saw that she was not hidden. She came trembling and falling down before him. She declared to him in his presence all the people the reason she had touched him and how she was healed immediately. And he said to her, "Daughter, be of good cheer. Your faith has made you well. Go in peace." So I feel that like on a day-to-day that people they understand faith, but like they understand, like in Romans 11:1, it's the evidence of faith is for things hoped for. Wait, I just woke up. I think I said that wrong. The evidence of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Yeah. So I feel like people know that in the back of their heads, but it's different when it's day to day, hour to hour, minute by minute, that you're expecting that, hey, God's going to always come through, whether it's good or bad. In her terms, she was dying. She was dang near dying. She was, if not, she felt like it. She had been bleeding for 12 years. And she just knew that if I could get close enough where I could only touch him, that she's going to be made whole. Okay? So what I feel like a lot of people that we don't really have that expectation that, hey, even if I just come close to him today, that he's going to meet me where I'm at, no matter the circumstance. In some situations, it probably may not be you're bleeding. It probably may be, well, I don't want to be at work today. Or the mosquitoes are really bad. They're bad right now. Well, you guys have different mosquitoes here in South Carolina. Straight up. So like every day while I'm on the book field, I don't know if whoever's checked in on it's my college internship. I'm from Nashville. I go door to door selling educational goods. And families love it because families love books and education. But when I go up to a door, I don't walk up to the door thinking, oh man, I heard about this lady. Oh, she's really mean. Oh, I remember this lady. This is a lady who cornered me in a yard and threatened to call the FBI and the undercover state troopers. Oh man, like, I heard this lady sucks. Oh, her dogs are probably like the worst people. Oh, they got red hair. I have the expectation like, yo, they have red hair. Oh, they have to be something different. Like, they've got to have a story of why they have it. I can't wait to talk to them. Oh, there's this lady who's really mean. She must be really passionate about something. She must be from the north. I guess she... Oh, no.
What?
No, I'm joking. I know Pawleys, everybody's from Jersey, Virginia, or like Pennsylvania here. We love you guys. My dad's from Chicago, so what's up? But like, yeah, they definitely grew up in a different culture. I would love to talk to them. And I feel like that same expectation we have when it comes to faith can be in our actual life through the little things, okay? Because if we have expectations about faith in the little things every day, day to day, imagine how that trains us up for the bigger things. So you guys, that's all I have. It's short and sweet, but I feel like sometimes when we try too hard to like with the gospel, we get frustrated when we fall short. Faith is something major, and it's something it's a more simple concept than a lot of things in the Bible. I'll tell you that. It's not that hard to grasp. You just have to be willing. So, yeah. Honestly, that's it, you guys. So, today, whether you have an expectation that something good's going to happen today, and it probably will. Having that expectation, like, kind of change your thought. It will change your thought process. And also, there are probably people here that may not be believers in Jesus. So for, I guess, the people who don't believe in Jesus, hey, have an expectation that something good is going to happen, because your thought process will be changed the same way. It's just that when you believe in Jesus,
Yeah.
in my opinion, it's so much better.
So here's the truth about what you just shared, is that this lady had been bleeding for 12 years, right, Josh?
Yeah.
12 years. She probably tried a lot of things prior to Jesus. She tried a lot of things. She probably had done everything she could to rid herself of this. And it wasn't until, and Jesus didn't judge her when she touched him, like, wow, you tried some magic last time and it didn't work, and you tried this last time. And she had 12 years of trying to stop this problem, and she had not turned to Jesus prior, right?
Yeah.
12 years.
Yeah.
And all it took was that one moment of expectation that this Jesus is real, and all I'm gonna have to do is touch this man, and he's gonna change my life forever. He's gonna heal me. And she believed that, and Jesus met her right there. No matter how many times she tried false things, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
One more thing to add to that. Remember that it's a lifestyle. It's not just a Sunday thing, or when everything is going great thing, or when everything is going horrible thing. Because who wants to be the person that's called on when everything is only going great? Or they only call you when something's going wrong. Like, I know parents with teenagers. I know you probably don't always like when your only time your kids call you is if they want money. Or if they want to use the car. Like, that's like kind of a trash like mindset right there. So it really starts from your relationship. And if your relationship is kind of only like a Sunday thing, or a Wednesday night thing, or a Monday men's group thing, or when you're around your your Christian friends thing, or when you're trying to be real cool thing, then I mean, you can do that, but it's just that when you have an expectation day to day, you see him more day to day, and it's just so much better.
You said it's more than just a day-to-day. It's actually a lifestyle.
Yeah,
I love that, Josh.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Like,
I love that.
Not gonna lie, I feel like that's why sometimes in the South it's built on Christianity, but I feel like sometimes that's why we only see things during mission trips, because the expectation's so much more. But when you're so blessed, sometimes you're blind. Your faith gets a little bit blinding. So, yeah, go out, have some faith. And if it gets uncomfortable, that means you're probably having it. If you don't want to do it, that means you probably will.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? You may see like a broken finger healed, or a tumor gone, or get a word of knowledge for someone in Walmart or your supermarket,
or a shark's tooth on the ground.
Yeah, or a shark's tooth. Yeah, or a shark's tooth.
Like Sunday.
Or a shark's tooth on the ground. You may see it, because he said that you'll see greater things than he would. So yeah. Yeah, that's all I got.
Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome. Is this illegal? No one's gonna
No, you can skip rocks.
No one's gonna call the Pawleys police on me.
No.
They're pretty serious about turtles out here, man.
They are serious.
I'm not trying to mess up the report.
Yes, Travis. It is 83 degrees.
Have you ever tried to run these waves? It's like sprinting the marathon.
Yeah, man.
You're like,
You gonna miss this, Josh?
yeah, I'm gonna miss being able to ice it.
Yeah, man.
All we have are like dirty lakes.
Well, you got your family here now. Now that you have the Clayton family here, you've always got a place to come.
Hey.
All right, let's turn this thing around. We're gonna get my bride over here and Peaches. Lisa Ann, it's time to sign out.
Is it a jellyfish? Whoa, is it a jellyfish or is that a shell?
That's a shell.
Are you sure?
It looks like a jellyfish.
You're right. It's
because
hard.
it's
Never mind.
effervescent.
Yeah, that's what a Tennessee boy will do to you.
All right, we're going to turn this thing around. All right, Josh. I'm going to try to get Josh out here one more time before he heads back to Tennessee.
Yeah.
We did have a turtle sighting.
We did?
Yeah, see?
Look at this.
Lisa
found a turtle this morning. I love it.
Turtle sighting.
Everybody says good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
All right. God bless you.
God keep you.
And God help you make His choices today and every day.
Best choices.
Yes, and His choice for you and for us, Josh, is to what? Exactly what you talked about today, buddy.
Have the expectation.
The expectation of faith, and the expectation, understanding that Jesus wants what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
And all we have to do is simple. Like you said, it's simple. We make it so difficult, don't we?
Yeah.
Not Josh.
No, I do myself some days. So every day.
It's a lifestyle. Let Jesus, let the Holy Spirit make it a lifestyle for you, not just a here and there. All right, Josh Beene, we're out of here.
Love you guys. We'll
See you guys.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.